Hi guys, good morning, it's Kelly. Hey, I finally got this project done and I wanted to share it with you guys real quick. Might have a couple more things I gotta add, but so here it goes. There's no process video for this because it took a very long time, and I was so short on time for it, but I love how it turned out. I really struggled with this one. Really struggled. So, but I like it. I like how it turned out. So I'll tell you first paper lines that I used. I used the BoBunny, hopefully I don't get all blurry, the BoBunny Country Garden Stack. It's really gorgeous paper. I think it's beautiful. And it was perfect for my mom's friend Marcia. She likes butterflies and fairies. I initially wanted to use a pink paisley one that had a lot of fairies on it that I've used before, but I ran out. I wouldn't have enough to finish my album, so I went with this other line, and I'm glad that I did. So, and then for this binding area, that really cool paper, I used this decorative stack that I got from Joann's, and there's the paper. How awesome is that? Ugh, I love that. I don't remember how much I paid for this stack, but they're all textured, embossed, glittered, sewn, you know, just cool paper. So I used that for the spine of the book. So, and what it is, this is an envelope mini, and I used Laura at Following the Paper Trail. I used her Stack the Deck method, which is my favorite by far binding method that I've seen out there. It's very clean, and it leaves a 1/4 inch gap. You're gonna hear my kiddos, they're playing, but anyway, you're gonna get a 1/4 inch gap in between each of your pages here, which leaves you all that room for the embellishments that we all like to add. And then it still stands up, lays down. I just think it's such a neat way of binding a book. So it's one of my favorites, and I'll put the link below because it's an older video, but the oldies are the best ones sometimes. So I'll run through this as quick as I can, guys. Mini albums are there's a lot of work involved with them, so they always take a little bit longer. So here we go. So Monique, if you're watching, thank you so much. I won Monique's giveaway over at Butterbee Scraps. I won a $15 gift card to her store, so I went shopping. Of course, I went way over $15. Who can only spend $15 at her store? Anyway, she's got amazing stuff. So this little filigree piece is from her store. I alcohol inked it. I think it was originally really bright silver, so I just alcohol inked it to match my project. And there's another piece right there, and these are Butterbee Scrap butterflies as well. And these buttons are buttons I had in my stash, really pretty. And then this little charm is a bead landing charm that I had in my stash. And this is some real pretty trim that I got from Fiona. I don't know if this is in the thing that I bought from her. I think this was gifted to me actually, but it's real pretty trim. I really like it. I used it on the front and on the back here. So, and then I just want to close up that spine. I used a vintage photo to distress all the paper throughout this album. But isn't that paper awesome? Can you hear it? It's really textured, and it really goes perfectly for the spine of a, you know, this type of book. So. And I glossy accented some of the moths / butterflies there. And most of these flowers are wild orchid craft flowers. And these are I forget what they're called. They're not the trellis roses. I think they're like wild roses. So I just slapped them with some ink and yeah, and just arranged them. There's some prima flowers in there too. I don't think I'm focusing very well. There's a couple prima flowers, you know, stuck in there as well, but I like how it turned out. It's pretty. And then this is die cut I used. I cut from my Cricut Imagine and just stamped the word friend in there. It's going to my mom's friend. She asked me to make this album for her to give to her friend as a gift. And I think that I got her style down. I hope that I did. So let me talk about this piece here, because you can see it's got a lot of lift to it. I have a video from about a year ago where it's a real simple, cheap closure method for your mini albums, and you just put your ribbon here underneath your paper so it's nice and neat. Put your ribbon back here, and then you wrap it around, you just tie a bow, and it looks nice. Initially I thought that's what I was going to do, but I really like how it looks with the button on it, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it like a handle, because I think it looks great, and it still stands up. If she wants to stand it up, it still stands up fine When she adds her pictures, it'll stand up a little bit, but it'll bulk out some more. But I think I'm going to leave it that way. And it's real simple, guys. All it is a brad with, you know, really big round top, and then an eyelet upside down. And I punched a hole through this part. See that circle part? I punched a hole through that part, and just ran my brad through it. Punched a hole in the chipboard cover, and just ran it through. And it's nice and sturdy. So now it's like a handle. So I kind of like how that turned out. So, and the butterflies from Butterbee Scraps, all this stuff was just alcohol inked a little bit too to have it match. So you can see close. I liked the color of it initially, but it needed just a little black on it. So I just put a little alcohol ink on my little felt thing and just brushed it on lightly. And that was what I needed. Okay, so there's the cover. And we will run through the pages as quick as I can. This flower here is covering up the brad that came through with a little butterfly on it. And then this is some trim. You hear it? It's really cool. I like it. But I don't like the satin trim that all these are attached to, so I just covered it up with that prettier trim. And the lady that's getting this album, she has lots and lots of pictures. Okay, and she needed a lot of room for pictures. So with that in mind, I tried to keep things as simple as possible and not go overboard with embellishments, because I can easily do that. All of us can. But I wanted to make sure that she had ways of displaying her pictures really well. So a lot of the tags are very, very plain, so that she has a place to put her pictures. So again, from the paper collection, it's just a Martha Stewart butterfly with some stickles on it. Okay, and there's the paper there, and just punched the pocket, and it's lifted up. There's all kinds of room. She can put all kinds of pictures in there. She can just jam them in there. She can glue them down, whatever she wants to do. And then this one, I have to repair this one. My Prima flower centers, look at them. They wind up falling apart. Here's the piece right there. So I'll fix that later, but it's so frustrating. They're intricate, you know, so I'm gonna have to fix that. But and here's another Prima flower center, and that one's staying put. And this is just a tag that I cut out from the paper collection. And this is an acetate pocket that I ran through my Cuddle Bug. Now, I've never used, this is not a new idea, guys. I've seen acetate pockets. A lot of people are using them. This is the first time I personally have used it, and I really, really liked it. And I just want to tell some of my newbies how you do that, because, you know, you're like, where do you get the acetate? What do you do? It's just recycled packaging, guys. You know, when I tell you something is simple, and then I show you how to do it, you realize, oh my God, it really is simple. This is a very large package that I have. It's like, you can see how large it is. So, very large package that I got from something that I purchased for my boys. It was a light set or something. I got it on clearance. I just cut that, okay, down to manageable pieces. Something like this. And be careful, because it gets sharp, you know. And I just I just take my scissors and round off the edges, because it'll cut you. But yeah, I round off the edges. I run it through my Cuddle Bug. You can run it through any, you know, embossing machine, any embossing folder you would like. And then it looks like it's magically stuck down because you can't see the glue. I just use my score tape, and holds it down, and it looks like it's magically glued down. You can't see the glue or anything like that. So the clear score tape is perfect for these kinds of pockets. And I love it because you can still see the paper behind it. Oops, sorry guys, I came out. You can still see the paper behind it, but you can also, when you put your picture in there, you can see your picture behind the pocket too, unlike these pockets, which is still like these. But what I like about this is that you can still see your picture through it. And you can, you know, either tuck them in there or glue them down if you would like. However, you know, they like to do it. Now, all of the envelopes have 2 photo mats inside. Photo mats or tags, whatever you prefer. And they're good sized photo mats, and they're all like this. This entire album is inspired, not just the binding method, but the entire album is inspired by Laura at Following the Paper Trail, because she did this where she also flapped it over like that. So this is not my idea. I got that from her. But I love how all the tags have this little flip over part, and it's not too overpowering for the album. It just adds enough to the embellishment without bulking it up. I love that part of it. So anyway, there we go. So I'm not going to take all the tags out just for time. It's just, they're all the same. There's nothing special to them on the inside. So just a little flower thing that just went to match. And then these photo corners, I like to add these corners instead of pockets for every single page just to mix things up. And again, for newbies, I always keep my newbies in mind. To get that perfect triangle, I use my 45-degree angle on my score pal mat, my cutting mat. So you just put it in the corner, measure however big you want it. You know, I mean, you can do a super huge one and go up to 3 inches, and then just draw your line and then cut it. And then you get that perfect triangle. And you can get the same size on both sides. So, and then you just punch it if you'd like to. You don't have to punch them. Some I did, some I didn't. And then this is an extra tag that I put in there she can use for journaling or whatever she wants. But it's also, the purpose is to show her, because I don't think I'm going to be with her when she gets this, but to show her that, you know, this is what this is for. You can put a photo underneath there. She can leave this there, journal about the pictures, and then put the pictures in there if she'd like, but that's up to her. And then there's this page. This is just a sticker that came with the paper collection, Bloom Where You Are Planted, and I matted it on some paper and lifted that up so it'll help hold a photo in underneath there. And again, the photo corners. That paper is so pretty. But guys, what I found, people that I've given albums to, it's so pretty and they love the paper and they love all the embellishments that they don't put their pictures in. They never put their pictures in it. And I'll see their album and I'm like, oh, let me see the pictures. And they're like, I didn't put my pictures in it. I'm like, well, why not? It's too pretty. Oh, for crying out loud. So here, and I get it. You know, I have that same thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I don't want to cover it up. But it's a mini album. You're supposed to put pictures in it. So if that bothers you guys, like it does so many, just use repositional tape on the back of your photo. And then you can just take it off and exchange them with new pictures as the years go on if you really love your album. Just use repositional tape. Either the double-sided repositional, they have that. They have little glue dots that are repositional. Just do it that way. So what I think I'll do when I give this to my mom to give to her friend, I think I'm going to get her repositional tape because I know her. I don't know her very well, but I know her well enough to know that she's not going to want to cover things up. So there you go. So if you guys haven't already thought of that, do that. So this right here, kind of chunky embellishment here, this is Martha Stewart clay that I made, that I used her molds with as well. And I think I painted that little brown center there. And then these little butterflies were left over from this hole punch. If you can see, the hole punch is like, it pops a butterfly out and then leave one half butterfly out, leave one half connected. So it's a really cute punch. So I just saved those butterflies and inked them and then just glued them onto the flower. So the next page, this is another acetate pocket that I embossed with a script folder. And this is from the paper line. I punched out these little leaves and added some stickles. She likes her sparkles sometimes. And then this I just left plain because it's a little shorter. And this can go in there and just cover that up. And then here's some more photo corners with a sticker, left it plain. Another sticker where flowers bloom, so does hope. And this is some lace trim I got from Fiona, and here's some pearl trim that I just added on there and punched that edge. And that's really all the embellishment that this page needs because this is going to be full of her picture. And I left this page plain so she can do whatever she can write on the page if she would like. Or glue a picture down here, you know, just want to have blank page options for her. And then this is another tag that I cut out from the paper. She can journal on this side and add a photo on that side, and it's just a metal butterfly that I had in my stash. And another acetate pocket that I used the circle embossing powder, embossing powder, you know what I mean, embossing folder on. And then some rosette trim with some stickles on it, sparkling a little bit. Okay. And then some more of that pretty lace and layered lace that I got from Fiona. And this was all gifted to me. So thank you, Fiona, if you have time to watch. I know you're a busy lady. There's some more pearl trim. And this is an EK Success triple layered butterfly, one of my favorites. I really like that butterfly punch. And then this pocket is lifted up to hold all kinds of goodies. She's got lots of room in there. And this page, again, is just a blank page to do with what she wants, but this big beautiful sticker was in the collection and I wanted to use it, so I just slapped that on there. And some more flowers and button. And this one I left plain because I really like how that paper looked. And then a pocket here that is lifted up, so she'll have room to put some photos in there. And just a little strip of the paper and some stickers that came with the paper collection. And a tag for journaling or whatever she would like. And then this sticker does not want to stay down. This is another sticker from the collection with some corners, photo corners that she can hold her pictures for her. And some simple lace ribbon right there. Martha Stewart butterfly layered on the edge there. I don't know if you can see that, but. And a small short, you know what I mean. Just a little tag from the collection. Pretty butterfly. And another sticker on the pocket that's lifted up. All things grow with love. And the last page just has a nice big photo mat or tag in there for her to do with what she wants. And big pocket that's lifted for her to add pictures. And there's the end. So lots and lots of room in there, which it might not look like it, but if I pulled every single tag out, you'd see there's two sides to each tag. So within every envelope she can put, if she wants to put full-size pictures, she can. You know, within each pocket she can put up to 4 large photos or several small photos on each of the mats. And then on here she has lots of room to tuck them in just to hold all those pictures. So there it goes. So the other thing I'm going to give her is she wants a purse charm as well. Initially, I don't think I talked about this, I've recorded this a couple times. Initially I was going to put a hole here and have the charm dangling here, which I think would be beautiful. I think that would be very nice. But she wants a purse charm, so if I put a hole here, it's going to kind of, if I put a hole up here, it's going to kind of compromise the book. So what I think I'll do is just use this handle just to kind of dangle it from in the gift giving process. And then she can take it off there without the book being compromised. Because I think it's good enough the way that it is. I mean, something here would be really nice. And I might change my mind and add a charm that will stay here and give her purse charm too. I don't know. But here is the book. So I haven't done a mini album in a very, very long time, and I probably won't do another one for a while. So they're a lot of work, and I'm not afraid of a lot of work. I'm a business owner, is what you do. But this was a labor of love. I love it. I love how it turned out. But my time to do on this, to spend on my crafting is becoming smaller and smaller every day. I'm sad to say. But anyway, I hope you guys like it, and thank you so much for watching. I'm just so blessed to be part of this wonderful community and have the subbies that I do. You guys say the sweetest things, and I look forward to seeing your comments all the time, and I really make an effort to make sure that I reply to every single one, because I really, really do appreciate it. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful day, and I'll probably do a process video for the charm. I'm not sure. But I'll try and get more videos up soon. I have all kinds of new things that I want to do some art journaling with too. So hopefully I get some time this weekend. So thank you for watching, guys. Mwah!